Welcome back. And who's here today? Oh, Olivia! You're back! You recognize the sound of Olivia entering before you even see her. The swish of her long coat and the light clicking of her heels fills the room. In light of recent events, you expect to see tired eyes and unkept hair, yet Olivia is immaculate as always, her appearance radiating elegance throughout the speakeasy. A good evening to you all. I'm certain you must have missed me. Hopefully things haven't been too boring in my absence. Olivia, good to see you back. Thank you. My oh my. I can't wait to discuss this week with you over drinks. Such a harrowing experience. Like one of my radio confession stories. Are you alright? Of course I am. Would I come here otherwise? Shall we address the elephant in the room? I know you want to hear about what happened at the Maverick. Absolutely. Perfect. So there I was, performing Penelope's flashback. It's a character I play in Dalliance. I could really feel it, you know? Her anger, regret and sadness. I embraced it all as I plunged the dagger into my throat. But the emotion that I felt were very different from Penelope. Why was that? In my excitement, I had forgotten to take a prop dagger from the table. Fortunately, the goddess smiled upon me. I felt the presence of a dagger in the pocket of my dress. What luck! What? So you didn't take the dagger? Oh god. I must have left it there by accident during one of the rehearsals. I returned it during the intermission, but was unable to escape a snide remark from Reese, the props master. So he knew about it. Wait, now I'm confused. Why didn't he tell us? Okay, so she had another prop during the intermission, and then she took the real one. So it was Stavros. It could have been Stavros. And in the next scene, you picked up the dagger from the table. Precisely. Not for the goddess' protection, I could have used that one on myself. I knew all those prayers would pay off one day. Olivia's smile isn't quite right. She's a talented actress, who knows what she really feels now. It's a shame the goddess couldn't extend the same mercy to Stavros that she showed me. He is in her embrace now, I am sure of it. Well, you've rambled long enough for one evening, darling. I look forward to visiting you frequently for our regular drinks and chat. A bit of normalcy would do me good, don't you agree? Absolutely. Oh yeah. Well then, we'll talk soon. Toodles! Goodbye, Olivia. So she's not here, I can't ask her. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay. Effia, I have questions. Alright, let's see. Your femme fatale is waiting for you. Alright, let's see. I have a question regarding the callback. Oh there, friend. I'm not reliving that period of my life. Those are stories for another time. A drunker time. Oh shit. Okay, so you have to be drunk. I get it. Did you know about Reese leaving? I don't gossip about my co-workers, certainly not at a time like this. That's not who I am. Take your prying inquiries elsewhere. Okay, wait. Sit down, please. I have to ask Reese as well. Care for a drink? A mint punch. First, we have to make them like us. So you get all your favorites. I wonder how you are drunk. Alright, which new position did you interview for? Just something in film. The local scene is small but supposedly quite promising. Truth though, I've been thinking of moving away from the performing arts entirely. Ooh, what would you like to do? Something in advertising perhaps. Model makers are surprisingly in demand in Bokovi. There'll be a lot less cleaning up after entitled divas and a lot more doing my job. Unfortunately, most model makers come with photography skills. A photography partner and oh no, Killian! Unfortunately, I currently possess neither. Oh no! If I ever do meet a talented photographer, or one with the potential to become one, I may yet consider it, for the sake of my own sanity. I think Killian has a bit of photography experience. Does he now? Interesting. I may just have to speak to him about that. Not that my hopes are particularly high. Good luck. Oh no, what did I do? Well, maybe both are happier that way. Yeah. Prop dagger. I heard something from Olivia. I'm sure someone might consider her behavior to be quirky rather than unprofessional. Presumably, someone who doesn't have to work with her daily. Care to elaborate? As I said, the show must go on, and that means accounting for Olivia's inability to keep track of the props she's provided. Thankfully, I took precautions. Like? Simple. I made 3 identical daggers. Oh no, now there are 3, not 2? This proved to be providential, as Olivia managed to pocket one and failed to return it during rehearsals. She ended up taking it home before returning it the next day. The night of the premiere, when I noticed she did not pick up a dagger before heading to the stage, I was about to stop her. She might ruin the scene by trying to perform without a prop. Her light fingers proved to be a boon in the end, as one of the daggers was left in the pocket of her dress. It must be very chaotic working with her. Yes, not a problem I will have in the future, it seems. I see. Wait, what about the third one though? Prop feed. So we have to find out if she can tamper with stuff. Do you know about the fight? I don't know about you, but I can think of a few things Olivia deserved. A reality check for one thing. But your mind is jumping straight to murder, I imagine. I don't imagine he meant an award. If he did threaten to murder her, I'm surprised Stavros himself was the one to end up on the receiving end. Unless... You don't think? That's enough wild speculation for one day, don't you think? Come on, let us speculate. That's all we can do, really. And then maybe we can find out the truth. Call back. Maybe he knows something? No, Effia knows something, so... Let's see... There's something I can ask. Well, he could know something about Gayle the Winter. However unlikely it is. Maybe he is Gayle the Winter. No, I don't think so. Do you know about... He was blacklisted. That we could ask. Certainly, it happens all the time. Small cadre of mostly men hold the purse strings in this industry. So a soured reputation with one of them can ensure you never work in this town again. Do you think it could have happened to Stavros? How would I know? I didn't keep up with him outside of his work on Dalliance, nor inside of it, frankly. Okay. Okay. Killian, I helped you out. Be happy. Oh, this place seems to be thriving. Of course it is. Always. Let's get you a drink first. Do I need you drunk? No. He's just a comedic relief in this show. You made a friend then? Well, not quite. But I do believe Reese is quite impressed with me. And I'm impressed with them too. What a cool head under pressure. I don't think he's impressed with you. Really? I mean, why would they not be impressed by me? I'm refined, charming, quick of wit. As witty as Reese is, I keep up. I do not expect you to enthusiastically endorse all of the qualities, but you could at least try to keep a straight face. Sorry. Well, this is rather the point of making new friends, isn't it? What do you mean? I mean, all of my old friends and acquaintances seem to think I was some witless, stumbling buffoon. Reese does not think that about me, though. I'm sure of it. Are you really sure? That's only partially true. If I am to make new friends, perhaps they can get to know a new Killian. I believe every new person you meet creates a new version of you. A new version that they carry in their heads and hearts. Ooh, how very profound of you, Killian. Maybe that new Killian is a better Killian. So whether I make friends with Reese or you, or even the handsome girl that works in a bakery next door to the hotel, the one with all the wavy blonde hair, I know that I'll be creating new versions of me, smarter and better versions, free from my old bad habits. Maybe. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand, but trust me, Bartender. This is a new Killian you'll see before you. I shan't be bumbling handsome young man you knew before. I shall be more. Okay. Are you alright? Maybe he knows something about blacklisting. No, he doesn't have any idea about opera. Well, there's not really that much I can talk to you about. Do you know if they were together? Perhaps I'm a bit slow on the uptake here, but I don't know why you're expecting me to know anything about that. Yeah, I don't know either. Well, let's try. I know you have no idea, but please, try. Try to think of something. Well, there's not really that much I can talk to you about. Has he always talked with Olivia? I'm not sure. Maybe. Have you seen a dagger on Olivia? No. And he's gone. Mr. Lawrence. Ah, finally, I thought I'd sit here and Ian. Nope. Oh, we are almost... Yo! Just one of his favorite drink. And he will talk. Ha ha ha. Talk. Come on. Do you know Gayle the Winter? Ah, very well. You have been a most gracious host. Enough to be given a trust from the patriarch of the Sullivan family, I would say. That's all it takes. Okay. Few nights talking. Lawrence looks around to check nobody is eavesdropping. He carefully leans in close and whispers, "Oh, would you believe me if I said that Effie DeVos, who appeared to be an unassuming station at a Maverick during the performance of Dellins, is none other than Gayle the Winter?" What? Really? After she performed at the crossing, she abandoned her acting career to pursue her writing. And good for her, it suits her much better. She must have been guided by the light of the goddess herself, because she has a talent as a writer she never possessed as an actor. Providence guided her onto this new path to success. Wait, but didn't she write The Crossing as well? It took a few pen names before she finally found one that stuck. You know the old Bukovi saying, sometimes you change so much that your old name doesn't fit you anymore. In the end, Gayle the Winter was the name that fit her best. And Gayle the Winter has become the writer of my dreams on Dalliance. What wondrous ideas she has come up with, putting the actors through so much drama and peril. She really put them through the ringer. But hush, my friend. You're in the know now. Let me be clear, if this information comes out, I know it was you who leaked it. My lips are sealed. Maybe. I have not talked with him about backstage fight. Wait, do you know about the blacklisting? Yes, poor chap. Of course I was questioned on my decision to bring him back from obscurity. Lucky for me, he was still as talented as ever. So really was blacklisted. Oh yes. The practice is rather common. It's good form to look out for your peers in the industry. People like us shouldn't be burdened with the nitty-gritty of running background checks on every starlet that shows up to audition. Our time is more valuable than that. If someone has proven to be ill-tempered or hard to work with, warning your colleagues is a common courtesy. So why was Severus blacklisted? Unless you're planning on casting him posthumously in your next production, I don't see how that is any concern of yours. Interesting. So what was the reason? Did you hear about the backstage fight? Yes, that's what I said. Let's not... Oh, he talked about it. Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry. You should always write who talked about it, because I always forget. Like, if there was some icon to let me know who was the one who said it. Did you know about Olivia's prop? No, he won't know anything about that. Star couple? Oh yes, I remember very well. It was quite fortuitous for crossing indeed. The onstage chemistry was simply explosive, and the press was suddenly very interested in the show. Do you know why they broke up? Olivia never did tell me, but I imagine the novelty just wore off, which is par for the course really. As common as relationships are in this industry, they usually don't have a long shelf life. Alright, he's gone. But I found something interesting, and luckily, Effie is still here. Thank God. You're Gayle the Winter, aren't you? Who told you that? I did some research. Good for you, you little mole, digging up the truth. Though it's a secret, there's plenty of those in Bukovi. I've written under numerous pseudonyms over the years. Stark, Poiser, Ben Grebels. Do I have to remember that? I hope not. Thomas Box. But none of my forays across genres have been as successful as playwright Gayle the Winter. Why keep it a secret? Why do you think? There are at least 10 obvious reasons. You're a woman, maybe? Because all the names she listed were men? We enjoyed. Writing plays, yes, and I'm good at it. To see my new plays Dalliance performed at the Maverick Opera House is a dream come true for me. I grew up in that place. My father worked there his whole life to make my parents proud and to show all those people who tried to make me feel invisible. That is a vindication for me. A victory lap at the end of an already successful career. So yes, I'm Effie, failed actress, but I'm also Gayle the Winter, successful playwright, and I'm damn proud to be both. Good for you. I notice you carry a notebook around. Just some story ideas. It's a nice little hobby and helps distract me from all the bad news recently. I enjoy it, but I'm still deciding what kind of writer I want to be. What kinds are there? I tried writing novels, news articles, and even scripts for those new radio shows, and, well, I write a bit of everything. And even across the different mediums, I still found there were two styles of writing and two kinds of writers, no more. Please go on. Teased you enough, have I? Well, that's part of being a storyteller too. You have to build drama, suspense, draw your reader into your world. And? Alright, here it is. The two types of writers are skiers and climbers. What? Oh, skiers. Skiers? I was thinking about... Because I saw climbers, I was thinking about sky. Sky and not skiers. I'll tell you a story about each, and then maybe you can guess which kind of writer I am. Or you are, if you're a storyteller too. And I'm going to let you in on a secret. We are all storytellers. But that's a subject for another discussion. So let's talk about skiers and climbers. Let's. So imagine you're skiing downhill really fast. You can't stop and you can't see too far ahead. But you can make turns and avoid obstacles. You can react. You're in control of where you go, but you don't control the mountain. That's one style of writing. You don't plan where you're going to end up. You don't even know what's over the next crest. You just know the direction you're headed. And you make choices as you go that help you get you to the base camp. And climbers? Climbers are always looking up at the summit. They plan their route and step by step they work their way towards it. Sure, sometimes they have a glance down at their feet to get through a tricky bit. In fact, looking down instead of up can make the journey seem less arduous. But still, climbers keep their eyes on the road ahead. Plan the steps along the way and finish exactly where they plan to finish. No surprises, or not many. Just a plan and a lot of hard work. I think I get it. When you're writing, you're either winging it, or planning ahead. You figure out the whole story in advance, or you let the story find itself. I agree. You do. Most people push back on that. I mean, there are shades of grey in there, but still. I've never met a writer who wasn't either a skier or a climber. So which am I? What do you think? Take your time. I think you know the answer already. I'm pretty sure she's a climber. Interesting. How did you come to that answer? Oh no, am I wrong? This whole time it felt like your speech was planned. It did. And did you like that about my speech? It had a good structure. Did it? I don't agree. And your answer was wrong too. I'm not a climber, I'm a skier through and through. Hello? But why did she take notes then? To see where the story takes me. That's how I write, and that's how I like my life to be. Oh man. I mean, my career, my life has been all about twists and turns. Nothing ever quite to plan. Yeah, that's why I thought, because she can't plan her life, that's why I thought she plans her things. Because she wants to keep in control of what she does when she writes. That was my thought process, but well, I was wrong. But as long as I keep making choices, choosing a path, I get to where I need to be. And not knowing where I'll end up, well, I think that's the most exciting kind of story. I hope your story has just as many twists and turns. In fact, I'm sure it will. This would be an... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. Alright. One more action. Do you know about her being a prop fiend? I don't gossip about my forward. Yeah, wait. Why do you always... Everyone is no gossip except for Olivia. Alright, Elena, I have some news for you. Wait, do I want to prop feed first? Do I want to give up the secret? So there were multiple copies of the dagger? Although that's surprising, I suppose. It's the prop master's job to ensure the production won't be hampered by one lost or broken prop after all. Miss Carmine taking him home, though. Now that is a point of interest. I have no trouble imagining it's just a carelessness on her part, but what if it wasn't? Could she have had ulterior motives? Yeah, well... She kept the knife in her dress pocket. For both our sakes, I skip over the part where I bemoan how irresponsible that is. The prop master will likely do that for me when you tell them about it. This information is news to me, Bartender, and I get a feeling it changes a great deal indeed. It means Olivia didn't take a knife from the prop table for the first act. She already had one on hand. Let's take a step back and see if this affects our prior assumptions. Yeah, everything is affected by that. I won't give up the secret of Gayle the Winter, because I promised. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me. He has nothing to say. Alright. Then, let's collect our evidence. We have quite a few more points. Okay, let's see. Olivia used a prop dagger she had left in her dress pocket for the first act of dance. She only grabbed the dagger prepared for her on the prep table after the intermission. I'm pretty sure something can be done here. Olivia's sabotage. Olivia had been known to carelessly bring theater props home with her. Did she smuggle a prop dagger home with her so she could sabotage it? I don't think so. Because the dagger she took from the prop table was not the dagger she had when she was she took home, right? So, well, we don't know about the third one, but it is more likely that he was the one who did it. Stavros. Alright, so Stavros did not enter the prop room during the intermission. But he doesn't have to... He wouldn't have needed to enter during intermission if... Wait, no, I'm confused. Okay, so Effia, next time she has to be drunk. Lawrence. There was something about... He knows about the blacklisting. So there's that. We have to find more about that. Oh, there's so much still. Okay, backstage 5. That's not a motive? Ha! Olivia has taken a prop dagger home with her before. Could she have motivated it to use self-defense when facing Stavros hurting him before he could hurt her? Alright, now we got that one. Right. We just have to ask the people about her defense. We don't have anything on Effia. I think we got enough from this. There's nothing else that matches. But this was the dagger that she used after the intermission. But that's not the one she touched. So the dagger was already there before the intermission. So it could still have been done by him. So why is there no connection? Because that ultimately nullifies his alibi. That he was not there during the intermission. So he was there just before the show. So he tampered with the knife, put it there, but Olivia didn't take it. So it was still the same knife that was there before the intermission. So she killed herself with another knife, took the knife that was used to kill, that was tampered by Stavros, and then she killed him with his own tampered knife. Makes sense, right? But I think we only need to know what happened to the third knife. And we know Reese knew about it, so he could still have tampered with it. But he doesn't really have a grudge against Stavros. He's just indifferent to everything, so I don't think he did it. We just need to find a defense for him. Effie, I don't know. I don't think Olivia did it. Oh, what happened? I can't click on it anymore. Okay. Well, they were butting heads over this, but is that a motive? Not really. I mean, it could be a motive. It depends on... Oh no, it's a motive to kill Olivia, not Stavros. Why am I always thinking about people wanting to kill Olivia instead of Stavros? Stavros is the victim. Alright, I don't think I can do more here. We'll see. But yeah, I'll stop it here, and then I'll see you next time. Bye bye!